Beloved brothers and sisters of Earth's bright horizon, I, Archangel Michael, come forth with my shield and radiant sword of light, not as a warrior of conquest but as a guardian of the heart. In these changing seasons of your planet's awakening, waves of fear arise like tides against the shore. These currents can shake the hearts of many and distort the clarity of choice, leading good souls to hesitation or despair. My purpose in this message is to share with you a Defender's Protocol, a living practice to help you recognize, clear, and transform the collective fear waves that move invisibly through the shared field of humanity. Fear itself is not your enemy. It is a signal, a messenger indicating that an aspect of the self feels threatened or unprepared. Yet when fear becomes unexamined and is amplified by countless minds at once, it forms a wave, an energetic resonance that can travel across communities, even across continents. Such waves can cloud perception, deepen division, and obscure the inner voice of wisdom. To face these currents, one must stand not in denial nor in aggression, but in sovereign clarity, rooted in the strength of the heart. Understand that every human being is sensitive, whether consciously or not, to the collective emotional field. When many minds dwell on anxious thoughts, that shared focus can create a subtle atmosphere that influences others. You may wake feeling troubled without knowing why, or find your mood shift in response to unseen tides. This is not weakness, it is evidence of your deep interconnectedness. As you evolve spiritually, your sensitivity heightens, making it more urgent to cultivate discernment and grounding. The first step of the Defender's Protocol is recognition without judgment. Pause and notice the quality of your own thoughts and feelings. When you sense anxiety or agitation arising, before assuming it is entirely personal, ask inwardly, is this emotion mine, or am I sensing a collective wave? This simple question opens the door to self-awareness. It allows you to separate your authentic feelings from energies that do not originate within you. Recognition already diminishes the power of fear because it shines the light of consciousness upon it. The second step is grounding in presence. Fear waves thrive when attention is scattered, racing between memories of the past and projections of the future. To ground yourself, return your focus to the present moment. Feel your feet upon the earth, the rhythm of your breathing, the quiet pulse of your heart. Imagine a column of gentle golden light descending from above, meeting the firm foundation of the planet beneath you. In this union of sky and earth, your awareness stabilizes. This simple centering is like planting a flag in the midst of a storm, it anchors you in what is real. Next comes the practice of energetic shielding with light, a central aspect of the Defender's Protocol. Visualize, with steady attention, a luminous field surrounding your entire being. This shield is not a rigid wall, it is a living membrane, permeable to love and wisdom but naturally repelling confusion, hostility, and despair. Imagine its surface glowing with a calm yet radiant blue, the hue of my own ray, signifying protection and truth. This field does not isolate you from the world but harmonizes your interaction with it, allowing you to meet others without absorbing their unrest. Another vital step is cleansing through breath and intention. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and breathe in slowly as if drawing in the fresh wind of a new dawn. As you exhale, imagine releasing not only your own doubts but also fragments of collective fear that you may have picked up unconsciously. Each breath becomes a gentle wave washing your inner shore clean. The more often you practice this, the more you will find your natural state of clarity restored. Even a few minutes of such mindful breathing can make a significant difference in how you perceive and respond to the world. The Defender's Protocol also calls for discernment in the flow of information. Collective fear often amplifies through stories, words, and images that circulate rapidly. You need not withdraw from all communication, but you are called to engage it wisely. Before accepting any message as truth, pause and sense its vibration. Does it carry the calm steadiness of insight, or does it provoke anxiety without offering guidance? To protect your inner field, learn to recognize the difference. You have the right to choose what thoughts you invite to dwell in your mind. Compassion is another key element. Many who contribute to the spread of fear do so unconsciously, moved by their own sense of threat. To respond with anger or ridicule only adds to the turbulence. Instead, hold firm to your boundaries while allowing your heart to remain open. Silent compassion is itself a form of protection, for it transforms reactive energy into understanding. By refusing to mirror hostility, you help to diminish the collective wave's strength. Let us speak now of the power of community in clearing fear waves. No one is required to stand alone. When you gather, even in small circles of like-minded souls committed to peace and clarity, your combined intention generates a stronger field of stability. Shared meditation, prayer, or simply the decision to speak words of encouragement to one another can act as countercurrents to the tides of collective anxiety. As more individuals hold steady together, the fear waves begin to lose their coherence. In this work, humility is your ally. Do not imagine yourself battling against a monstrous force. Instead, see yourself as a lighthouse on a rocky coast, quietly casting light so that others may find safe passage. Fear waves do not need to be fought with aggression, they need to be met with the steady radiance of awareness. Your role as a defender is not to dominate but to hold space, to be a clear, unwavering presence that invites others back to their own center. It is important to remember that clearing collective fear waves is not a one-time act but an ongoing practice. Waves rise and fall according to many factors: global events, seasonal cycles, even cosmic alignments. By integrating the Defender's protocol into your daily life, you develop resilience. You come to recognize that fear, no matter how strong it appears, is impermanent, like a cloud passing across the sky. The light of your inner being remains constant beneath it. You may wonder whether one person's effort can truly influence something as vast as a collective wave. Know that each individual who holds a calm and steady presence becomes a point of coherence in the field. The more such points exist, the more the entire field begins to harmonize. Think of a pond rippling under many raindrops. Even a single stone cast into its center sends out circles that interact with all others. Your clarity matters. Your peace is not private, it is a quiet offering to the whole. For those who feel called to deeper practice, I suggest the ritual of the 4 pillars, a symbolic method to reinforce your connection to stability and courage. Imagine yourself standing at the center of a circle. At each of the 4 cardinal points around you stands a pillar of light: to the east, a pillar of clarity; to the south, a pillar of strength; to the west, a pillar of compassion; to the north, a pillar of wisdom. As you visualize these pillars, feel them supporting you. In the presence of these pillars, fear waves lose their grip, and you remember your innate sovereignty. The Defender's protocol is also about reclaiming the power of choice. Fear seeks to convince you that you have none, that you are at the mercy of external forces. In truth, while you cannot control all events, you can always choose how to respond. Every moment of mindful response weakens the influence of collective fear. Every step taken from a place of centered clarity strengthens the path toward a more harmonious shared future. Beloved ones, do not underestimate the gentle strength of consistent practice. It is through small, daily acts, pausing to center yourself, choosing words that soothe rather than inflame, offering silent blessing to a troubled friend, that the tide is gradually turned. The clearing of fear waves is not achieved by a single grand gesture but by countless steady hearts refusing to be swept away. I stand beside you as you undertake this work. My presence is not confined to any distant realm, it is as near as your own breath when you call upon me. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause, breathe, and quietly invite the blue flame of truth and protection to surround you. You will feel a subtle lifting, a reminder that you are never alone. To conclude, I offer you this affirmation, to be spoken or held silently whenever you sense the press of collective fear: I stand in the present moment, grounded in truth. I am a beacon of calm amid the tides of uncertainty. I welcome light and understanding into my heart. I release what is not mine and return to my center. I choose clarity, courage, and compassion, and I hold this field steady for myself and for all. Repeat these words with sincerity, and you will find your spirit steadied. I, Michael, protector and ally, extend my wings around you as a sign of unwavering support. Together, we honor your free will, your sovereignty, and your luminous potential. May the Defender's Protocol become not a burden but a natural rhythm in your days, a quiet strength that steadies your steps and inspires those who walk beside you. Remember always, the power of fear lies in its capacity to remain unexamined. The moment you bring it into the light of awareness, it begins to dissolve. Stand firm in that light. Be patient with yourself. Continue to practice. As you do, you will discover that the collective fear waves, no matter how vast they appear, cannot withstand the calm, enduring flame of a heart committed to truth and love.